Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here, and this is another. It's not so much a blind game review. I've had a single game of this little game, and it shows a lot of promise. It's definitely early access. It's currently, I believe, free through Steam. Um, I was gifted a key for I guess review purposes. Um, but I mean, it's got bugs. Don't get me wrong. I have the occasional crash if you try and start a new game while you've already opened the game up. But as I said, it's very early on. But the developers actively updating and trying to fix patches, or trying to fix bugs, I should say. Just in the few days that I've had it, there's been I think three patches. We're now up to version 1.16. I think I was on 1.12, maybe three. Pretty sure it was two, so it might have been four upgrades, four updates. Um, it's a cool little game. It's I might as well load it up. So very basic menu here. Not a lot. There's no settings menu or anything in this here. The way you access the settings is in game. So let's just hit new game. So the game is called Children of Orc, and the idea is basically you control this one orc here, this little dude. First thing I'm going to do is push F1. I'm just going to drop the music down a little bit more. I mean, it's got a pretty cool. Music's pretty cool, nice and mellow. But it does tell you later on about speeding up the gameplay. And to do that, you hold down the tab button. And this is probably my only, apart from it being an early access game, the only thing I have a problem with is what the music does when you speed it up. So I'm going to turn it up a little bit, and I'm going to speed it up. And that gets rather annoying. So obviously it speeds music up as well, but it's quite grating after you speed it up for a while. So anyway, we've got this bit of a tip up in the corner here. It says pretty much we've got to free our other orc friends here, and there should be a chest around that has some tools in it. So all I'm doing is left click on the area you want to go to, and then click, left click on each of your menu items here. So apparently guy here is saying pick up the bolt cutters, so I want to pick up bolt cutters. Now I'm going to walk over to this little thing here, and I'm going to free my little friend. Obviously, it's the free version gives you a planet of this size. You can actually buy the ability to make larger planets, which is it's a couple of dollars. Yeah, and that's available through Steam. So what we can do here, so she's now saying we should build a sawmill. But one of the cool things to do is you can greet little, Gren, the orc's name is up here, Gren. So we're going to greet Gren, and I'm going to say to him, go and free the prisoners. So he's going to look around, and apparently he's having a bit of trouble. Because I'm holding the bolt cutter. So if I drop these bolt cutters and hop out of his way, Gren's going to go, oh look, bolt cutters, excellent. I'm going to grab them, and I'm going to go and free anyone I can find. Now, because we're on this first little island, so he's going to, there we go, release him. Because we're on this first little island, there's only two other people here. It does seem to be randomly generated. There's no great doubling up of worlds. So as I say, I've played through what I think is one iteration. There doesn't seem to be a win amount yet. It does have something to do with some of the things that drops from the chest, but I haven't had a message saying you win type thing. But let's have a look at these other chests here. Now, Gaia up here is telling us that we should build a sawmill. So the way to build a sawmill, let's bring this back over here, is we need this red and white stick. Smash chest. These little sticks, so this one probably in this chest, these little sticks are how you tell the game or your other orc friends here that you want to build something. So I've just picked up the sawmill one, and the idea is to put it somewhere that's relatively flat. So a building will take up 7 of these little what are they? Hexagons. It'll take up 7 of these. So if you can find a flat area with 7 like this, it's great. But if you don't, what they need to do, so let's go to this one here. What they'll need to do is build platforms around it. So let's stake the sawmill here. So now what it's going to need to do is actually get 3 lumber per platform, which we've got a bit of lumber around. I'm going to go and tell Gak here. How you doing, Gak? I want you to procure lumber. So he's going to pick up bits of wood and drop it over here. So hopefully we've got enough bits of wood to make that platform. The little flags around apparently show the highest point of an island, and these little buoys show the lowest point of an ocean. And basically the idea is to free everyone. Okay, so Guy is saying find a hammer to build the decks and maybe delegate. So let's head on over to Gomba. We'll greet Gomba and say build stuff. So they're going to come over here, grab this little hammer, and then go back and start building things. I can probably so the lumber person should chop down trees as well. What we're going to need to do is I'm going to come over here. Let's speed up a little bit. I'm going to pick up the pickaxe, and I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to clear the rock. Just to get it out of the way, just to help him out a bit. So let's speed it up now. Speeding up is pushing down the tab button. It's, as I said, the music can get a little bit annoying because you're doing a lot of stuff in fast forward. Eventually, once you start clearing more and more islands, you've got more things being done by your orc friends. So I'd like to get over to this island actually. There's one guy on here. Okay, so now building the sawmill. So hopefully they're, I think the P button takes you back to an overview map of where your little dude is. So that's 1 wood, 2. Oh, look at that, we just had enough. Just enough. So yeah, the idea is early on, try to make it in an area where they don't have to build too many platforms. So this one here would have been good. 2 here. I don't think I could have. Oh, I could have built it here. That would be perfectly flat. It would have taken just a sawmill. Anyway, now a little Goomba or whatever his name is here. I'm not sure which one this is. It's a little bit strange in that I have to come up and go, hey, how you doing? So this is Gren. He's still set up to free prisoners. Whoops. Escape takes you to the menu, by the way. I'm just going to tell Gren, have a nice day. So what we need to do next, now that we have this, she's saying, great, build a bridge to another island. So we'll head over here. Speed it up. I'm going to drop my pickaxe, because you can only carry one thing at a time. I'm going to pick up a bridge marker. So let's head on up here. When you place a bridge marker, it will move you to the nearest... you can't put down a direction. So if I want to place a bridge on this tile here, so let's walk him up here. Obviously, a bridge can either go this way or this way. So it will go to the nearest tile. So if I put one here, it will go to there. And if I put a second bridge marker down here, it will go that way, I assume. That's got a very small thing in the middle. So let's head to this island here, because there's a few orcs on here, and can't get to there any other way but this one I'm standing on. So let's stake the bridge marker here. It's going to point in this direction. Guy's now saying accelerate time by holding down tab. Our little dude should bring up some wood. Here he comes. So someone's bringing stone. We've got one guy working in here. I might... What are you bringing up? Just stone. And now wood, maybe? Brought up the wood. No, you're bringing more wood. Let's go down here. Pick up the stone. We'll head back up here and... So each thing is going to take 3. So each square. So we're going to need 3, 6, 9, 12 wood and 12 stone. So I probably need to tell old mate here. Oh, hang on. So let's greet him, and I'm going to tell you, go and get some stone. So he's going to run away and get stone and mine it where he needs to. I'm going to eat some fruit. I don't think there's any, there's no, I guess, life level or anything yet, but if this little dude gets stuck, and it does happen, little dude can get stuck. If he gets stuck, it's pretty much game over. You've only got the one, and if you get run out of resources, it's also game over. So I mean, either way I went this way, it was going to be about the same number to traverse across. I mean, I could have gone here 2 and then 1, so I guess that would have been shorter. But that being said, let's have a look. I'm going to grab another bridge marker. I'm not going to place it though, because they'll start trying to build that bridge. But I will go across here next, and then across that one. But we'll get to this other island first. I'm going to drop this bridge maker down. I'm going to come back over here and grab the bolt cutters. So these little dudes are doing my bidding. Pick up the bolt cutters. You can plant more trees. You obviously can't plant more stone, but there is a way of planting more trees, which involves the bucket and their poop. So the orcs just don't have a set toilet. They just go wherever they feel like it. So that being what it is, you can get someone to plant trees as long as one of the orcs has gone to the bathroom. Let's see here, what do we need? We need probably the 3 wood, I guess. There we go. That's done. Bridge is across. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to free Brimba. And then I'm going to drop the bolt cutters here. I'm going to greet Brimba and say, free your mates. And then I'm going to smash his chest. So we've got some more tools here. So we have the ability for them to... oh, there's a gem. We've got the ability for them to do more jobs. So we've now got another 2. Let's tell Gunner. He's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna greet him and say, you know what? Sure, go and plant some trees. And then Tal, I'm going to tell him to get trees. Procure lumber. So these... Okay. That's probably not the one I wanted to procure lumber, or is it? Anyway. These gems, I think the idea of winning the game is to collecting all the gems. Not 100% sure. As I said, I haven't had a you know, you've won sort of message. So let's put another bridge here. So far, basically, this is what this is the game. It's go through, it's collect resources, it's free your friends, and then I believe you collect the gems and place them on a single block, and it should finish it off. So you can see this is a fairly large land mass. we've got a little bridge across here we can do. But you don't need to because you've got, it's one landmass. So we got to get these guys here. I've got some bits and pieces. So once you've you know gotten around the world here and worked out where all your people are, let's grab another bridge marker because I'm going to need that. And I'll head back over here. Keep these guys working. This orc's just standing here waiting, I guess. Maybe that's the one. Because I don't know where the bolt cutters are gone. And there's the set. So that bridge is done. Let's head to here. Stake another bridge marker. And I'm going to go talk to Tile. Say, you free friends. Free the prisoners. So this builder hopefully will come over and build this little bridge. But yeah, so it as I said, it's an early access game. It's pretty cool. It's got some good features. It's, you know, I don't know about the replayability, but hopefully some of these new features that are coming soon, like we're currently getting tools from chests. In the future, there will be the ability to create your own tools. So there's another gem. So creating tools will involve a smelter, I think it is. So here we go. So this one's here. This is something that geez, noisy when you get in. This is something that has no use yet. So we've got ingots. So eventually it will be a case of you'll be able to craft a smelter. Well, I mean, you can craft a smelter now. Be able to craft a smelter and then have one of your little friends make tools for you. So you might get a couple of basic tools to start. So we need to work out what's the best way to get to this island. We've got 2 here and then 1, but we need to get to this island. So that's possibly here somewhere. There's 4 gap there. So can we get to that point? No, we're not on that island yet either. We're over here. So maybe we need to go to this spot. And we'll stake the bridge maker here. So they can build a bridge across to this island. The one that I've asked to one that I have asked to free their friends should come down and free the friends. We should probably ask another one of these guys to collect stone. And yeah, you just try and keep your resources going. You try and keep your orc friends doing stuff. You get stone. But yeah, this is it. It's, as I said, it's free on Steam. Check it out. Follow the link in the description below. It's a basic little game. Something a bit different. Bit of real-time strategy for you. There doesn't seem to be any enemies, and I don't believe that the game developer is going to be putting any combat into the game. It's just meant to be a peaceful, kind of a puzzle game. And yeah, check it out if you want. I think it's a pretty decent little game. It'll all the little features and stuff that the developer said is coming should make this a nice little program to you know, while away a little bit of time and yeah, smashing chest. So there's another gem. So again, I don't know how many gems there are, but yep, check it out. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment in the section below, and if you like the game, go and pick it up. It's free. Thanks a lot. See you later.